Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here with me once again for another video. So guys, in this video we're gonna delve into tattoos. Some of you may know, some of you may not know, I love tattoos. Okay, I love tattoos. This is a highly requested video. A few of you asking, you know, the tattoo journey, what's the meaning of my tattoos and stuff like that. So I'm actually gonna delve into that in this video. So if you're new, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're on a journey together and I'm here to grow with you and through this platform. So people get tattoos for numerous reasons, like literally. It could be self-expression, cultural significance. They could just be going through a phase in their life and they're just like, I need to remember this. Just for art, and just overall personal expression. I'm not gonna lie, not every single one of my tattoos I thought about thoroughly, but as life progresses, I feel like that happened, or I decided to do that tattoo for a reason and I've given it its meaning. So maybe before the process I didn't really have a meaning, but then after I created a meaning for it. So I guess all of my tattoos are meaningful. I don't know about other people, some people just do it for doing its sake, but no, not because I'm speaking on tattoos mean that I want you to have a tattoo, okay? I never want to be a negative influence on anyone. So if you want a tattoo, that's on you, because you know tattoos are permanent. Like you can't easily just take it off, you can't easily go and scrub it off with soap. It really needs to take thought and thinking. You can't just go and put on a tattoo and say wow, go on. Years down you're just gonna think to yourself, what the hell was I thinking? My take on it is you need to have a tattoo that's timeless. Like I said, like years down, like you can understand why you have it on your skin. I think you need to also think about your job and your career path, where you want to go, where you intend to work. Those are things you have to consider, because like certain places won't allow you to work in their workplace because you have that sort of image. I don't know why tattoos sort of have a bad image, but they do, and that's okay. That's just it. I realize the world is evolving now though, so I don't know if it's going to be a continuous issue, but I know in certain workplaces you just can't have tattoos, or your tattoos can't be showing, can't be bold, like, you know what I mean? Imagine tattooing your face, automatically it's related to something bad. You understand? So like if you care about that image, you really have to think about that and where you're gonna put your tattoos. But if you're one that's like you don't care, like you just do your own thing, that's on you, baby. Like you do what you're doing. I have 8 tattoos and that's just my choice. I could go to the tattoo place all the time, you know, but that's just my choice, and I try to put them in places where you're not gonna really know that I have a tattoo. My biggest tattoo right now, sometimes I regret it, you know, but sometimes I think it's fire. I would say start off with something small, because one, you need to know your pain level, like if it's something you can tolerate. I feel like I have a high tolerance with pain. Yes, all tattoos hurt, all piercings hurt. I'm not gonna lie, oh it don't hurt. I'm not doing that. It hurts, okay? Even if piercings are just 1 second, that 1 second it hurts, you understand? But I'm not the one that would like dramatically freak out. I do freak out, I'm not gonna lie. I have second thoughts, especially when the needle is like, I'm like wait. But that's about it. You have other people that would cry and, you know, probably faint and probably start and not finish. Like I would, whatever I went to do or whatever I paid for, the service that I paid for, I am going to finish it. I would say with tattoos, I think you should start off with something small, because one, you don't know if you're going to like it, you know what I mean? You don't know how your skin is going to act up with it. You also don't know your pain level, you understand? So once you know that, you start off with something small, you feel it out, then you know, you delve in to more tattoos if you'd like. But in terms of like the actual tattoo, you know, you want to go for something meaningful, you know, because like I said again, tattoos are permanent and they cannot come off. So you really want to think about something meaningful or something tasteful, something small like a rose, or you know, something extremely small that you won't regret. Even if you decide tattoos are not for me, you have something on you that, you know, reasonable, you can work with that. My first tattoo is actually on my left wrist. It says 5678. If you know me, you understand the love I have for dance. It's my very first tattoo and I did not regret it, because one, I was very much, I'm still into dance, but not as much as I did before. Around that time, yeah, Matrix was already going, you know, we already had our little thing going on. So that was my very first tattoo. So it says ... 5678. Some people look at it and like 567, what does that? But when you actually get it in your mind like, oh, I feel like this tattoo is sick. Like, I wanted something that would signify my love for dance, and I think that this just did it, because it's literally on your wrist. No one can really see it unless like you put up your hand or whatever. No one can really see it, and it's just in a nice place, like, and it's super small. And don't talk about the quality. The quality is good. I need to also add that make sure that you know that your tattoo artist is good. You don't want anybody up here on your skin. Okay, it's permanent, and even sorry cannot remove it. Okay, so they might mess it up and give you an apology, and guess what, that cannot remove it, and it's gonna cost a whole heap of money to get something like that removed. So make sure you're really, you know, don't let anybody test or anything on you. Honestly, for me, I go to somebody experienced. Bruce in Antigua does all my tattoos, so when I go home, I always stop by. If he's there, if he's available, I'll stop by and get me a tattoo, because I know the work that he does, and I know I'm gonna be satisfied, and I know how fast he is, so I'm just okay with that. So Bruce did all my tattoos. All my tattoos were done in Antigua. So I'll be attaching some pictures here of the tattoos and what year I got them. 7 years ago I got my first tattoo. I think my second tattoo would have been this one on my right wrist. You know, we just tried left, let me just do the right. But I think I got this because my sister, no, I'm joking, my sister had a heart. Then we decided we're gonna do our initials. She's done her initials as well. I don't think it's the exact same, but we have something similar like this. So she has a red heart, I think, and it has our initials, which is beysfc. We have the same initials, so we got that. Like, it's like a sister tattoo. I think my third one would have been the cross that's on my rib. I'm not gonna lie, that one really burned. That one really hurt. Like, that one really hurt. A cross, this just signifies God. If you guys don't know it, now you know. I am a lover of God. I serve God. I believe in God. Pray in the morning, in the night time, in bad situations, in good times, I pray. Okay, so I would say that kind of signifies something in a way. Signifies my love for God. Then here I have this tattoo. It's in Arabic. It says, we don't try, we do. That relates back to when I first met Roland. First, when we were just like getting to know each other and stuff, like I used to always say I'm gonna try, or like let's say we're talking about something, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna try doing that. My business, something to do with my work ethic, I'm gonna say I try, and he would be like, no, we're not trying, we're just doing it, you know. So I put that tattoo here because it's something that we say to each other. You know, that meaning and that saying meant so much to me in that moment, and I feel like that's what brought me here and put me in the position that I am today. Just doing. We're not gonna say, oh, I'm gonna try. No, we're not gonna try. We are just gonna do it, okay? And then my next tattoo is my thigh tattoo. I didn't have a meaning at first. I knew I wanted a thigh tattoo. I think it signifies good over evil. Like you would see, basically the bright colored represents good. Or let me not say good over evil, I say good over bad. Oh, I'm lying. My second tattoo actually on my foot, like around the edge of my foot, it says fearless. I don't know why I put that. I guess it's to say that I'm fearless and I'm not afraid of nobody. Okay? At the time I didn't really know. I just wanted something on my foot. That one really hurt as well. The next tattoo I got is pattern up one on my foot. I don't have a meaning for it. I just got the tattoo. No meaning whatsoever to it. I feel like it represents the chaos that was going on in my life, and life was just like, I feel like it was somewhat like a self-expression. He asked what I wanted, I showed him what I wanted, and he delivered. You know what I mean? He actually did more. So I remember doing it in Antigua, and the next day we were traveling, or probably the same day, my foot was swollen, bro. I could not walk on it. I couldn't put my foot in Crocs. You know how Crocs spacious, yeah? I could not fit my foot in the Crocs. If you're gonna have a tattoo, don't get on your foot when you need to travel, because that's madness. And then my final tattoo is my Leo sign at the back of my neck. This one hurt as ass, okay? This one really rocked my system. He tricked me. Because I asked him if it hurt more than the one on the foot. If it hurt more than the one on the foot, you know, it really bad. And he said, no. It was quick though, but it really hurt. So I'm just gonna answer a few questions that were asked. Now that I, you know, introduced all of that and you've seen all my tattoos. Do tattoos hurt? Yes, they do. I'm not gonna pretty it up like some people are just, yeah, they just try to make you feel calm. I'm just gonna let you know, just go in and expect to feel pain, a little bit of pain. Again, some people's pain tolerance is a little higher. Mine is high, but I'm not gonna lie, it does hurt. It's not like hurting to the point where I can't do it now. I'm not like that. I'll take it like a boss. We keep it moving, but it does hurt. And it also depends as well where you put it. It hurts. Which tattoo hurt the most? I would say it's gonna be tight. I would say my foot one. I would say the one on my foot, because that one has a lot of details in it. Required a little bit more shading than this, but it's between them two. I thought the rib one was bad, or maybe I just can't remember the rib, but I would say the one on my foot hurt the most. And then this one, which is on your bone, literally on your neck bone, like that one really hurt as well. How long does it take? This depends on your tattoo artist. I actually went with Roland once into town where we live for him to get a tattoo, and this man took ages. You go to Bruce, it's done, and it looked good. I don't know, it just depends on your tattoo artist and how they work, you know. I feel like everyone takes different. Like obviously you're gonna get something bigger, it's gonna take longer, but I don't think I've been with my tattoo artist for hours. Even for this one on my leg, I don't even think it was, and that's my biggest tattoo, I don't think I've been there for even more than 20 minutes. Would you recommend? 100%. Like if you want a tattoo, I'd 100% recommend, because then again, I say people get tattoos for different reasons, you know. So if you have a valid reason as to why you want a tattoo, even if you just want to express yourself, I recommend it, because I love my tattoos. Personally, for me, I love to see men, especially with tattoos. A man with a tattoo will always be my type. Worst tattoo of them all? I don't think I have a worst one. I feel like the Fearless one is not really seen, so if I am to choose, it would be that one, but not because I don't like it. Maybe because it's just not seen. Do you regret any of your tattoos? Sometimes. The one on my thigh especially, because it's so bold and big. Get your legs out, everyone's watching it. Oh. Yeah, sometimes I regret that one. The others not so much, because they're smaller, but you know, the big ones, like people are gonna see them. Get tattoos so people can see any. So sometimes I love it, and sometimes I'm like, why did I get this? How do you care for it after? So for me, I always get an A&D ointment or an A&D cream and apply it on my tattoo. If it's ever dry at any point, I'm gonna apply it. After showers, I'll apply it. Like, even though I may have applied it and it dry up, I'm gonna apply it again, okay? Because I want to keep it moisturized. I don't want to have it flaky. I hate to see tattoos that's flaking and dried up. Like, you're not taking care of it properly. It's shedding, obviously. The only tattoo I think that had itched me really bad and was shedding was the one on my foot. I don't know if it's, I don't know what's going on. It itched me. That one did itch me for sure. That one had a little bit of flaking, but it was nothing too crazy, you know, because I always keep my tattoos moisturized. That's one thing that I do. So I definitely recommend that. I've never tried it to see what would have happened. I'm not really interested to know. I try to take care of whatever I'm doing, making sure that I do it to the best of my ability. Obviously, I don't want anything to damage my tattoo, damage the ink, like, because nobody got no time to mess that up, because you are responsible for it. It's permanent and we can't have any mess ups, okay? So I basically keep moisturizing it with the A&D cream or A&D ointment until it's fully healed. Some people's healment process takes longer. I would say keep applying it until it's fully healed, you know, because you don't want anything to happen to your tattoo you just pay good money for. You know, tattoos are expensive and they're permanent, so you need to take care of it. So that sums up, you know, my talk and my perception on tattoos, my advice on tattoos. I hope this is somewhat helpful for somebody who is thinking about getting tattoos, or somebody who is currently in the process of their first tattoo and don't know how to really take care of it, or like how to move forward from this tattoo, or how to think about it. Hope this somewhat helped. Again, I do not want to be a negative influence on anyone, so this is not me pushing you to get a tattoo. I'm just sharing my personal experience, my personal preferences, my personal advice on tattoos. Obviously, you have your own mind. You do what you gotta do. And if you really want a tattoo, just make sure it's meaningful. I hope this somewhat put something in your brain. Like, just don't go out there and get a large tattoo for no reason, okay? Like, really put some thought into your whole tattoo process. But I want to thank you guys so much for being here with me for another video. If you want to see more videos like this, suggest them down below. I'm open to it. As you guys can see, we're posting every Wednesday and every Sunday, okay? So if you want to be a part of that, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. put your post notification bell on so you can be notified when I drop another video. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next vlog, most likely. I'll see you guys later. Bye.